Well, we know in New York City, the migrant crisis is out of control. And they're committing all kinds of crimes in New York City and affecting the businesses, affecting our brothers and sisters, coming into the black community's neighborhoods. They caught Eric Adams and them trying to sneak, a bunch of migrants in to buildings in the black community. And I'm glad they caught that. But now Eric Adams is talking about that he's taking issue with some of the points of being a sanctuary city. Let's go ahead and roll that.
I don't believe people who are violent in our city and commit repeated crimes should have the privilege of being in our city. The mere fact we cannot share with ICE that this person has committed 3 robberies, that this person is part of an organized gang crew, the mere fact we can't say that and can't communicate with that, that's problematic for me.
Now, what you're hearing Eric Adams say, okay, that's good, that's fine. But Eric Adams, what you need to do is just do an executive order, sir, and do an executive order and say, we're no longer a sanctuary city. You come here, I'm reporting you to ICE. You're not coming here no more. And also, you're not getting a dime. That free money is over. And the money that's left that we have set aside for the migrants, we're going to give it to the citizens of New York City. That's where that money is going. We're going to do all these shelters that we have. We're going to put our homeless in these shelters. Y'all got to move around. New Yorkers voted me in to take care of New Yorkers, not you. And that's all you got to do, Eric Adams. Pick up the phone and say, hey, ICE, they right over here. Go get them. Now, if Trump gets back in office, you really can call ICE and come get them. Because Trump say he's going to have the biggest deportation event, he says, in United States history. In this time, we need it. It needs to happen. People are struggling too hard to be watching your tax dollars going to everybody that's not even contributing to the system. This situation with the migrant crisis in New York City and Chicago and many other places, this is going to be the issue that really break the Democrats. Because listen, at the end of the day, y'all run around here talking about reproductive rights and LGBT. I mean, the migrants are sitting up here committing crimes. They're taking tax dollars. Remember on our podcast, if you subscribe to our Phillip Scott podcast, make sure you subscribe because we go deeper into the migrant crisis a lot more and what the Democrats are doing. That the migrants was taking, cups of feces and excrement and putting it on people's, front doorsteps. Oh, yes, this is what they were doing. On top of being part of gangs, they're, taking each other's lives in these shelters. I mean, it is completely out of hand and out of order what they are doing. And they don't have to put up with that because where these people are coming from, nobody's running from a war. Nobody. So you're not getting asylum. You need to get yourself right back to your homeland and go work things out over there. And they're saying that in places like Venezuela, the crime rate has went down tremendously. Why? Because Venezuela is sending their criminal class to America. And that's why you see all the crimes happening. And only when the folks are affected, now you want something done. Because now they got this story about this young white college student that lost her life at the hand of a criminal migrant, Laken Riley. And, he got arrested and he got charged. But now they are trying to put new laws in Georgia saying that police can arrest a migrant or whoever they want to, right? but when black folks been complaining about issues and problems, they don't come up with a law for that, right? But, we have the same law in Texas, but recently the federal judge struck it down. So I know Texas is going to go all the way to the Supreme Court with this law because they want the ability to arrest and deport. That's what they want here in this state. But sanctuary, let me tell you something, black people. If you live in a city that's a sanctuary city, then you can't vote for Democrats at this point because they are harming you economically, in some cases physically, with the crime that's happening. Look at what happened with that other one, that teenager one, that went shot some people in there. Or what happened at the Nordstrom where one of them almost bit a woman's finger off. I mean, they're doing so many things. They're just roaming around New York City committing crimes, fighting people, bunch of military-age males running around. It's time for the people of New York to say, you know what, enough is enough of this Democrat BS in the sanctuary city now. But I don't understand why the Democrat Party have such a stronghold in these major cities, because they bring nothing good to the cities that they're running.